Hello, everybody. I'm back again. I told y'all I would come back every time I had a dream or if I just had something to say. And y'all, I had like a couple dreams so far. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna share it or not, but I'm gonna share it. Why not? This is unsweet iced tea. I don't know why I like unsweet iced tea, but I do. And then I got me just a large fry, just because that's all I wanted. Because I wanted to do this video, but I didn't want to be empty-handed either. And you are, let me tell y'all, let me put y'all on the sun. McDonald's fries and queso is so bomb. Yes, I got me a little cup of queso from the house and brung it. Anyway, so the dream I had, it's like, how long ago was this? I'd say about a couple months ago, maybe, or a month and a half ago. But I was somewhere. This is in a dream. I was somewhere in a dream, like an event, like somebody rented out a party spot or something. And we were like, everybody I knew and loved was there. I didn't see everybody I knew and loved, but I just had a feeling in the dream that everybody I knew and loved was there. So I'm sitting on this, like, what do you call those? Fold out couches things. Why can't I think of the name? Not loop. I don't know what it's called. But those little couch things, right? That folds. I'm sitting on one of those, right? And my sister's sitting next to me, and some dude I don't even know is sitting next to her that she knows, though, but I don't. And it's just a friend of hers. It's not like nobody she's messing with or anything. It's just like somebody she knows, you know? And we're talking and watching, everybody, partying, whatever, right? Well, I forgot what we were talking about. We were talking about something. And then the guy chimes in that's sitting next to her, and he goes, "Oh yeah, that's my son right there." And I look up, and it's like this cute little 8-year-old little boy. I was just like, "Oh, he's so cute." He's like, "Thank you." I said, "Oh, that's my daughter right there." My daughter was talking to him. My daughter's 8 too. I said, "Yeah, she's 8 years old too." And then he was just like, "Oh, she's really pretty." I was like, "Thank you." And then out of nowhere, as we're looking and we're talking about them, my daughter just disappears. Just out of thin air. And I thought I was seeing things, I thought I was seeing things. So I'm like, I look around, because I'm like, hold on, like, am I tripping? I look around, and at the corner of my eye, I just see a whole bunch of people just start disappearing, like, really quick, like, with snap a finger, like, just disappearing everywhere. And I'm like, oh, man, like, it was just, I was so shocked. When I went to look back at my, where my daughter was standing, the guy's son was gone, my other kids were gone, like, there was, like, no kids in there, period. It was just, like, what was left was, like, adults, right? And I'm like, oh my God. And there's some odd reason in my dream, like, everybody was disappearing by age order. Right? Like, I knew the order that everybody was disappearing for some reason. So all the kids were gone. It was just adults left. And they were disappearing fast, too. And I was just like, oh my God. And that's when it clicked in my head, like, oh, it's the rapture, it's the rapture. And I looked at my sister. And I go, it's the rapture, it's the rapture. And she looked at me like, huh? And then, I was just like waiting for my turn. I'm like, oh, looking around, seeing who disappearing. I knew I was going to be like somewhere near next. So I closed my eyes like, yes, I'm about to be raptured. And then when I opened my eyes, I was still there. I'm like, look around again. And I look over to my sister. And as soon as I was about to say something to her, like, what happened? Right? I was about to say something to her. She disappears. And I'm like, oh, And then that's when I realized there was nobody left in the room at all except for me and that guy. And I'm looking at him, he's looking at me, and I'm like, what happened? Like, why am I still here? Like, and he's just like, he didn't know what to do. He was just shook. He was just standing there like shocked. And then I was just like, and I just was bawling in my dream, bawling, like, oh my God. Like, literally, everybody I knew and loved was gone. And I was the only one just sitting there with this random dude that I do not know. And I'm just bawling, like, oh my God, like going crazy. And I just felt so freaking empty and just alone. And, you know, can you just imagine, like, everybody you know and love is gone? Like, everybody, I mean, friends, family, even acquaintances. Like, you don't know anybody. Everybody was just gone. And so I'm having a fit, crying and going on. He's trying to comfort me like, oh, it's okay. But it really ain't okay. Because he didn't even think it was okay. You can tell in his face he didn't think it was okay. He didn't know what to do. Like, you know? But he didn't know what to do himself. And then so I woke up like that. Literally woke up crying. Like, in real life. Like, crying, like, and then stopped crying immediately. When, you know, I woke up crying, then stopped crying. I was like, why am I crying? You know, right? All of a sudden, a dream came back to me, and then I knew I was crying. And I was just like, oh my God. I was so happy it was a dream. I was just like, oh, that's so scary. I don't ever want to be in that position. And I don't know why I had that dream. I don't know if it was from God. I don't know if it was just something I was dreaming of. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it's saying like, hey, you ain't going in the rapture, you better get right. I don't know what it was saying, but man, it had me panicked for like a couple days. Like, I was panicked for a couple days, was praying to God, everything. Like, man, please don't let that happen to me. Because that was horrible. The feeling I had, I felt so freaking empty. Like, I felt like I had nobody, not even God. I was just like, ugh, I felt so alone and empty, and I don't ever want to feel like that again. And I was like, absolutely not. And the other dream I had, it was weird because I can't really remember the dream. I only remember a certain part of the dream. But when I woke up, I remembered the dream. And it was my mistake not to write it down so I could remember it. I just went on about my day. But now I can only remember a certain part of the dream. And in the dream, for some reason, I was by myself. And I was in some place. I think it was like a library or something. And I left. I was leaving that place. I was leaving the library. I was like by myself and there was hardly nobody there. And I'm walking out and I was like, oh man, I forgot something. And I turned around to go back in to get whatever I forgot. Some kind of book or whatever. Or something. CD, something, I don't know. And I went to get it and check it out. And the librarian was like, oh, you want to check this out? And I was like, yeah. Okay. She was like, asked me if I want to check it out. And I was like, yeah. She was like, okay, give me your hand. I was like, what you give my hand for? She's like, you want to check it out, right? And I'm like, yeah. And so she goes like this. Give me your hand. And I'm like, so confused. But I'm just like, whatever. So I give her my hand like this, right? I just put my hand in hers. And she flips. No. I put my hand in hers like this. She flips my hand over to the back. And then did something like try to like swipe my hand past some sensor. Nothing happened. I'm looking at her, I'm like, what are you doing? Because at this point I was about to laugh. Because I'm like, what is this lady doing? And then she didn't answer me. And she was like, like that. And she grabbed some little type of device. I don't know what it was, but it was like square. And she goes like this, put it on top of my hand. And takes it off really quick. Like, it didn't hurt or anything. It ain't like it punctured me. It was just like something she just set on top of my hand. Like, she was like, put it on my hand. Then took it off. And then grabbed my hand again. Put it by some sensor, and then all of a sudden my name pops up on the screen, but it's my signature. And she said, oh, okay, there you go, there's your signature. And I'm like, what is this? You know, right? She was like, oh, you need this signature to live in society. You need this signature in order to live basically. And I was just like, she's like, how do you not know about that? I was like, what? I was so confused, and then I woke up. So yeah. Crazy dreams. I don't know what that one was about. But I just wanted to share with everybody what my dreams was. I don't want to hold it back from everybody in case it means something. You tell me what you think it means. Because I don't know. Let me know what y'all think it means. Let me know if y'all think it was from God or if it was just a regular dream or think it doesn't mean anything. Like, let me know y'all feedback on it. But thank you so much for watching. And if I have another dream, I will be back. And I know it's blurry. I don't know why I just did that, but I will be back if I have another dream. So, hopefully, see you next time. Bye!